Hey everybody, NG5 here, and welcome to day 6 of my 31 days of Halo streaming. And today, as you can tell by the background music, I'm going to be talking about the Haunted Mansion. Yesterday I was talking about the movie and the video game, and today I'm going to be talking about the original attraction, the one in Anaheim, California. There's some unique stuff to go with the Haunted Mansion, like how it started, its rides, the ride thing, and whoa! I just saw the chat explode a little. Hi, Doug. Hi, Daniel. Let more people know I am doing this. The more, the merrier. Um, someone just popped in. Let's see. Oh, it is Andrew. Okay, here we go. Hello there.
Hello, everyone. It is I, Alfred, the Eleni of the 12.
Alfred, you're too big to fit in the mansion.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Blame the fun out of it. Why don't you? Hi, everyone. Angeliago here.
Hey, Andrew, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I was gonna
Let's
get
get, let's
started
get, let's
on.
get, yeah. Oh,
Stop it. Let's see. So yeah, basically, what I was gonna get started about today was talking about the Disneyland classic attraction, the Haunted Mansion.
you know,
So I was gonna,
that ride has been around for a long, long time.
yeah. Last I checked, that particular ride has been around since 1969. So that thing's 50 years old, which is crazy.
And
Some
yet,
of
and yet, it's the most popular attraction in all of Disney.
Well,
Well,
there are some out there that are still really well loved, like Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain. But in that particular spot, the Haunted Mansion is definitely one of the icons of the place.
yeah. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Yeah, here's the crazy bit. I might have mentioned this yesterday. I've been to the one in California, well, because I live an hour south of the place. You know, I've been to that one to who knows how many times. And the first time I went to Disneyland Paris in, France, I went on Phantom Manor 3 times in a row. That's how fun it was for me. And I will be reviewing that particular rendition next week.
I see.
One in Paris. I'll talk about the one in Florida probably a little later this week. But
Hmm.
in terms of the one out here, I'm assuming. Wait, Andrew, do you know anybody that could join at the moment?
Well, Ricardo is asking to join.
Right, right. Let me send him the link. Hoping if he knows his Disney knowledge, then that's all the more appreciated. I cannot English.
You should know. You should know me, my friend. I grew up with Disney. I love Disney. Disney
There's a
was my
lot of good
thing
stuff
back in the
about it.
day. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, my very first ride I ever rode on when I got to Disney was the Buzz Lightyear ride, where I ride on this cart fighting the forces of evil and
Oh, Buzz
blasting
Lightyear's
evil
Astro
forces.
Blasters. Yeah, I remember
Okay.
that ride. Hey, Ricardo.
Hey, Ricardo.
How are
So,
you?
so today, Ricardo, we're going to be talking about the Haunted Mansion attraction in Disneyland.
Oh, Disneyland. I never got the chance to go there.
That's fine.
I mean, I never
Yeah.
have been there in all my 17 years ever since alive.
Don't worry, you'll get your chance. I will be showing off the ride footage. Let's see. Hold on, give me a second. Let me stop screen sharing for a moment. I just gotta find the right one, or whatever. How you been, Ricardo?
Oh, I've been fine.
Had-
Just making some several modelings, including working on the progress of the RWS version of Molly.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Let's see.
old-fashioned engines are my favorites. I mean, I like the modern ones,
First.
but
Oh, go ahead.
oh, just
Let's
only
see. Let
that
me find.
models are nice, but there's something in the on the old ones that I really found very interesting. Of course, my OC is an old-fashioned
Mhm.
design.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the right ride footage because I don't want to accidentally get a copyright thing. You know, that's the last
Oh,
thing I
don't
need.
mention COVID, please do not.
Well, then again, I do put the whole disclaimer in the description, so either way, I should be okay. So let's see. Oh, the heck with it! I'm gonna use the one I used before. Let's see, 4 months. Okay, let me just pull up the screenshot. And I'm gonna say this: the first time I went on the Haunted Mansion, I was about 5 years old or something like that. I almost wet my pants during the whole experience. Oh, Andrew done did a bye bye.
Oh,
But yeah, the first time I went on the mansion, I had a near pants wetting experience because I was so scared. But guess what? Well, the moment I left the mansion, I was like, "Can we go on it again?" And my
I'm
oh,
parents look at me like,
sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button.
"Oh."
yeah,
Andrew, I was
that's
saying
something to
like
do
I was
also.
crying my eyes out through the whole mansion because I was so scared. But the moment we got out of the mansion, I'm like, "Can we go again?" And my parents look at me like, "Excuse me." So
Holy
we wound up
shit!
going again, and then the second time around, I'm like looking around a little more. I still get a little bit spooked by certain points, but I was a little bit braver, and nowadays I just talk right along with the ghost house because it's that iconic.
Should be happy
And
you didn't go. Should be happy you didn't go on that one ride in the year of 2001 on that scary Halloween. That scary attraction. Worse than
um, are you
worse
talking about
than
the Haunted Mansion Holiday?
no. I'm talking about a different ride. I'm talking about something else. Yeah,
Oh,
hold on. Give me a second.
Maybe guys you didn't know, but there is some sort of hurricane that is going to hit somewhere here in the region of Yucatan.
oh, yikes!
And yeah, if you must check it out.
Don't worry. Well, I'll.
Luckily, also
Oh,
luckily my city won't be hit by that. Only there's going to suffer only hardest winds and also rain.
so
Very hard
basically,
rain.
a rainstorm on steroids.
Yes, and basically I hear the rain right now.
I mean, if it's intense rainstorm, to be honest, I
No,
kind of
it's
wish
not
it
a
was here in
storm. It's not a storm.
California. A thun. Oh, lucky. Last time a thunderstorm
Um,
came through here was probably 5 years ago. One another one.
okay, but okay. Here's the name of the ride, and this scared a lot of children back in the day. It's
What
called
was it?
Imagine. It's called Magic Kingdom's extra 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 journey. I cannot pronounce that word. It has something to do with aliens. Extra.
Extraterrestrial.
Thank you. Alien.
Welcome.
Yeah. Alien encounter. Counter.
Hmm.
That was one of the worst rides Disney has made. It scared a lot of children, including me, my sister, my brother. We were after the ride was during the halfway through the ride when the room got dark, and when we got out, we were crying our balls out. We were crying. We were
The,
crying for a few minutes because we didn't ever
that
want to go on that ride
particular
again.
that ride, Andrew, sounds a lot like something Disney World would come up with because I don't remember an alien ride, but
Uh, uh,
this is since
well, here's the thing. This was back in 2001 when it happened. Um,
ah
uh,
I was only
uh,
8 when that happened, but whatever.
yeah, well, yeah. I don't think you were at Disney. I don't think you were at Disney at that time.
No, because I remember going to the Disneyland a
Well,
year later. But anyway,
basically, it went by another ride. They transformed. We turned out Disney made a mistake, and turns out, and so so they shut it down and did a lot of redecorating, and they turned
Mhm.
it into, and then they turned it into Stitch's Great Escape ride,
hmm.
Speaking
and
of Disneyland, I also find out that the first attraction that they opened it all was the Casey Jr. Circus train.
Oh, that's a fun one. I still like to go on that from time to time. But hang on, let me get back on track here.
Yeah.
Just send another one. There we go.
But I have admitted that Casey Jr. is my favorite character.
All right, I'm gonna do a screen share, and before I screen share it, I'm gonna say this, but also it's gonna be in the description. The video belongs to LMG Vids. I'm not using it for like profit or anything like that. I'm only using it for entertainment purposes only. Blah 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 blah. Click hang up like Freddy Fazbear. Okay, so share screen. Do that. Share audio because I remember the day one I goofed. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Turn off autoplay. There we go. Do that. That. Sorry if you're seeing that. I just need to change it so it's not so hard on everyone's eyeballs. Okay, so actually from what I remember reading this because I have a book that goes with the attraction. One of the Imagineers, Yale Gracie, actually wanted to make this like a boat ride, almost like Pirates of the Caribbean, where it would still be a walkthrough attraction, but at some point you'd be riding on a boat. I'm on a boat! So I heard about that. That's kind of cool. Little bit about that hearse that you saw a second ago, Andrew. That one there's a big, strong myth saying that transported Brigham Young to his final resting place, which is not true. But the one in Florida, the black hearse, was actually used in John Wayne's movie The Sons of Katie Elder, which I think is kind of cool.
I see. But yeah, but yeah. I mean, I think I went on the Haunted Mansion one time, but I rarely remember it.
I have a friend that absolutely adores the mansion. I do like this. This is one thing that I wish I could do is get an actual lighting, because my camera it records in really bad lighting.
Well, I'll think about it. Cameras back then didn't have HD like you do nowadays.
This was done this was done in this year, but this is obviously before the coronavirus done screwed everything up.
Yeah,
Which I am still
Say
not
that
happy
again.
about. I mean, we're ready. Disneyland's ready to go now, but it's like whatever.
there's no one going.
Now,
Heck,
the thing I've always tried to figure out is like right here. You see how you can see a little bit of where the portrait stretches out of right here.
Right.
I've always tried to figure out where the seam is in the stretching room that gives it that effect. It's one of those really cool optical illusions. Because this whole thing here is like a fancy schmancy elevator. Spoiler alert!
What about spoiler alert?
It's not very much of a spoiler alert because, like I said, I've been on this ride one time. It was like a long time ago.
Right.
What is all haunted? What is all haunted there? Well, it's
It's
pretended to be haunted.
basically so the point of this particular room is like it's haunted because rooms don't stretch, you know. So this is the portrait gallery, aka the stretching room.
Right. Well,
That
anyway,
makes sense.
I may not stay here for much longer
And this
because
is
I may not stay for much longer because I got some things to do. But I might come back a little later.
That's good.
all right.
So I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's just you and I for now. Yeah, this is.
Maybe I can invite someone here. I'm not sure who.
I don't know either, but look. So the thing that I'm gonna be telling little ins and outs. You see this right here that my mouse is covering?
Yeah.
This is it's a thing called a scrim. A scrim is supposed to be when you light it from the front, like it is now. You can't see anything behind it, so it's supposed to be opaque. You can't see anything. When it gets lit from behind, then you can see what's behind it. It becomes translucent.
Oh,
That's where you get that little effect there, which is pretty sweet.
that's interesting.
Yeah, so when it's relit from the front, you see now you can't see anything.
Ah.
And now this is, and you can see right here, this is it was an elevator. This is the portrait corridor, and on the left are these, and you said you were going through a thunderstorm right now. So you see, there's a thunderstorm on the left-hand side of the hallway, and on the right side of the hallway, even though it's not on screen at the moment, it's this.
Ooh,
And anytime the lightning flashes, it changes the portrait.
I
And
can
what's
see that.
cool about this, yeah, what's neat about that, it's an actual painting. But there's I don't know how they do it, but it just looks so cool.
Sure they're using not well. I'm not sure how to mention the. I don't know how to mention it, but I'm sure it's only sure this. Um, Never mind then.
It's, I will say this part here is probably, it looks nice in terms of aesthetic, but there's this weird black void in the background, which absolutely makes no sense. It's like, why? You could at least put something cool in the background there, like, I don't know, an endless staircase that defies all logic, but instead it's this stupid black void. To me, it's like right around here. No offense, the Imagineers got a little lazy, and they put that stair, this stair handrail thing right here, and they're like, "What else can we do? Let's just add black blocks." Okay, then.
Hmm. Well, to be honest,
I mean that.
well, maybe I'm not. Maybe it's not all that nice to mention that, but you're sure not only attractions for Disneyland are always perfect in terms that someone
Right,
can
not
get hurt.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
hmm But right here, obviously, now we're on the second floor. There's a haunted suit of armor, and this right here, this is called the Endless Hallway. And
Ooh,
the way it's achieved
endless.
is that there's two mirrors back there and a thin scrim, which gives it a misty quality, but it reflects off of itself, and that's what gives it that effect. There's a candelabra down there, but the thing is, it's painted black on the other side, so that way you wouldn't be able to see its reflection. Now, see, this is the part that looks honestly like a haunted house. And when you think about, oh yeah, that guy there, it's a zombie trying to come out of a coffin. That's like one of the more
Ooh,
well-known set pieces. Now you
is
get
this
into the
like?
corridor of doors, and all things are going to start banging and knocking and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, when things are
So this is
going very strange, paranormal activity.
right. Now there's a breathing. I don't know if it's shown here. Oh, there it is. You see this door right here? It's kind of bulging out a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the breathing door, and that was inspired by the 1963 film The Haunting, where there was a
Ooh.
door that looked like it was swelling and all that, like someone was breathing on it from the inside. And that's really cool to pull off.
Well, even though I'm not
Again,
all that
throughout
fan of
this whole thing.
Halloween, me and my family don't celebrate it either. It's actually very cool how they do all these things.
Yeah, some of them are practical, some of them are visual effects. Like this right here, it's all practical effects. They're all on like wires and all that floating around. But under low lighting, you can't see that. But it's a nice little practical effect. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because this is LMG vids, you can see it in the bottom left. Again, I'm gonna say it. Disclaimer: I'm not using this for profit. I'm using this for entertainment purposes only. I understand it's his video, not mine. I'm just using this as a visual.
Hmm.
That's all I'm saying. I might say it one more time because someone be like, "Oh, he's using it for related." Shut up! You know what I meant. This is the scene where you start seeing the ghosts. In the previous scenes, we didn't see them, but from Grand Hall onwards, you would see all the ghosts and all that stuff.
Wow.
Oh, NSB Productions is watching. Hello there. Let's see. What to note? There is a hidden Mickey. What a hidden Mickey is let me stop the video. On that table down there, there's sometimes a hidden Mickey in the form of the silverware. Like it'll be one big plate and then two smaller plates next to it.
Oh,
Imagineers are known to do that in various rides. Duelists are up there. You'll see their ghosts pop out of the panes to shoot each other. And behind that curtain right there, behind that big door, is the Disneyland version of the library. In Walt Disney World, there's actually a room, but through that door, sometimes you'll see is like a library.
wow.
But you can only see it during the Haunted Mansion holiday, which is a little bit dumb. Oh, this little blob right here. This is an interesting story. This happened on a grad night way back when. Um,
Ooh.
on a particular grad night, I think it was during the 1980s, someone was able to slip a BB gun into the park. And what they did is they shot the BB gun at the glass, and right here there was a little BB gun bullet hole and a couple of small cracks. And replacing that would be like in the thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. So instead, they slapped a rubber spider over it, and in what's called a happy accident, it looks like an actual spider web. So that's the little practical effect they did there. They didn't want to replace a giant pane of glass, so that's why there's that giant spider over the hole,
Interesting.
which I think is a pretty cool touch. Yep. Now we are in the attic. And as you would know in a haunted house, it's full of like old stuff. But this is a new update, is the Black Widow Bride. You see all these things from different groomsmen, and they all get their heads chopped off in these like before after pictures.
Yes, I can see
And
them.
yeah, there's the bride right there. She'll normally pull out a hatchet ready to chop your head off.
Wow.
And then this guy is okay. Let me pause it right here. This guy here, he's not new, but at the same time, he's not old. This is the Hatbox Ghost. The Hatbox Ghost was originally in the mansion when it first opened, all the way back in 1969. But the trouble was that his effect wasn't, practical. The idea was that every time you heard the heartbeat of the bride, his head would disappear off his head into the Hatbox. You can see his head in the Hatbox right now. So the problem was that it wasn't a good idea at the time, and the vehicles you're in move too fast. So now what they did is they brought him back, but gave him an updated look to where he goes on his own accord. See, now his head is back on his shoulders. So he'll do it on his own accord, where you'll still be able to see him do that, from different views. And
Yeah.
now we're heading into the graveyard. The graveyard is understandably one of the big highlights of the attraction. Obviously, you're still inside the show building, but again, under low lighting, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
This guy here, he's the only living character along with his dog. Everyone else is dead.
Oof.
But to me,
There's only
Disney,
animatronics in there in the attraction, right?
yeah. But the thing is with me is Disneyland and any haunted house attraction, this is like, I wouldn't say perfection, but this is like top of the top. All these other haunted houses, they just have jump scares and weird sirens and all that. This is a proper haunted attraction through and through. Funny how in a true lighting, those heads are green when they should be the same color as marble. It doesn't matter. Almost done here. There is a person that talks the whole time through. His name is the Ghost Host, and he reunites with you after you get to the graveyard. And these are the Hitchhiking Ghosts. These are the unofficial names. This guy here is Phineas. This guy here is Ezra, and then this one here is Gus. What's a little disappointing, I think, about it's a little disappointing. In the Disneyland version, they just, they're staring at you, whereas in the Disney World version, they're actually interacting with the guests, which is a little unfair, but let me just stop the video. I normally get Ezra in the Haunted Mansion. But yeah, it does stink a little bit that the Disneyland version has yet to update itself. So,
But
Ricardo,
how?
you said you've never you wait, Ricardo, you said you haven't been as of yet, right?
Uh, what was that?
You said you said that you've yet to go to Disneyland as of yet, right?
Actually, I said I never went. Then I never went to Disneyland ever.
Hmm. Well, hopefully within once this coronavirus thing dies down, um, we'll all get to go traveling again.
Yeah, hopefully. Also,
But what
my parents has had plans to go to the UK.
they want to go to England?
Well, that was a plan before the COVID-19 began, but we didn't. But but the plans didn't. But the plan never happened.
Ugh, that
I was
sucks.
hope I was hoping to go to York and visit the National Railway Museum.
Now that does sound like fun going to the National Railway Museum.
Yeah, my
Um,
most favorite engines are there: Mallard, Duchess of Hamilton, Sterling number one, Midland number
yeah,
1000, all of those.
they're all there. I think there's a couple of American locomotives out there. I think.
Yeah, I saw
Could
one
be
of
wrong.
your videos about. Sure, sure that was in a museum that you went, right?
I haven't been to the York Railway Museum yet, but I've wanted to.
Yeah, but I was speaking about your home country.
Yeah, the United States. We've got a few railway museums. We've got one in Sacramento, California.
Did you even went to the Strasbourg Railroad?
When I was a kid, yeah. It's been a long time since I've been to Strasbourg.
I never even got the chance to go to a real railway. The only train that I traveled when I was a kid, it was on a zoo.
Oof.
Really, a city. There's a city that's 2 hours away, and they had a zoo, and also there has a little. It also has a little couple of trains that runs around the zoo, so you can catch to see almost all the animals.
Sheesh.
I
But
remember having. I remember when my mom and my father take me a picture with my brother standing near standing near to one of the locals.
hmm,
They were actually they are not actually true working steam engines, but they had the shape.
right.
Yeah,
But
it was.
what'd you think of the ride footage for the Haunted Mansion?
Mm, it is really interesting.
Yeah, I still remember. I was saying earlier the first time I went on that attraction, I almost wet my pants. But the
Ooh,
more I went on it, the more I got used to it. It's the same thing with like Indiana Jones or the Tower of Terror. By the way, to any viewers watching or anyone watching after the fact, uh, on the 23rd of October, I'm going to delve into why Tower of Terror is much better than Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. I'm talking about the attraction, not the movie. But anyway, um, I would again like for some people, for first timers, when when you go to the mansion, don't let the scary, intimidating appearance of the mansion fool you. It is a fun attraction through and through. And the more you go on, the more what's the word I'm looking for? The more you'll appreciate it, basically. But I'm gonna end the live stream right now. I'm gonna try to keep the majority of these under 30 minutes. So I am NG5, and you are you're Ricardo the Blue Engine.
yeah,
So
also known as Transmania.
oh yeah,
And
Transmania 2020. That's right. Let's see. What am I looking at tomorrow? Give me a second. Okay, tomorrow I'll be looking at The Blob, 1958 versus 1988, like what I did for the thing that I did a couple days ago. So I will be doing that next. Until then, stay healthy and stay good. See you guys later.
bye.